Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about pretty much what I have on my my title. For people who don't want to hear about this, it's no big deal. I understand that some people don't want to hear about it, and that's totally fine. You could just, X this out and not watch it. But I get a lot of questions from people I know to people online through Twitter, Tumblr, dailybooth even, and obviously YouTube about things that I've gone through, advice that I could give, and so I figured today that I would talk again about just a lot of things that have to do with weight and body image and stuff, because it needs, I think for me personally, I need to say this so that people can understand what I mean instead of hearing small snippets through either comments that I posted or through blog posts on Tumblr. So yeah, if you guys want to keep watching, go for it. The first thing I want to talk about is being happy with your body the way it is, or wanting to improve it, because I'm not going to lie and say that there wasn't a part of me that wasn't upset with how I looked when I was heavier, because I obviously didn't feel good about myself. I had very low self-esteem, and I was using food as comfort all the time to fill this void that I had, and that's not right. You should be happy with who you are, and if you're not happy with yourself and you want to improve yourself, then go for it. I say that it's not a bad thing. I know that being bigger, I do believe that you should be happy with who you are, but for the people who do want to be skinnier, or who want to lose weight, or enjoy the way they look with less weight on them, they shouldn't be shunned either, because they want to do it for themselves, and that's all that matters. For people who are naturally thin too, it kind of goes the same way. There's a lot of people who get a lot of slack for being skinny and say, God, eat a cheeseburger, and it's not that easy. Just like for bigger people, it's not that easy to lose weight. It's not that easy for some people to gain weight. They can't help it that they're thin. So judging a person based on what they look like physically is just wrong, period. It's not good. And it sucks that society is this way, but it is kind of how it is. So there's a couple of things that I've done personally to help me accept who I am and to live in this culture where a lot of things are driven by physical appearance. First of all, I stopped comparing myself to other people, and I still do it sometimes. It's natural, everyone does, but for the most part, I don't put myself in the position to think, okay, I need to be like this person, or why is it so easy, or why do they look like this and I don't look like it at all. I stopped doing that, because no matter how much you wish for something to happen, the only thing you can do is be yourself, and that's it. You can improve on yourself if you feel the need or want to, but there's no way that you can be this other person. So why give yourself that emotional stress and put you through that? It's not worth it. Second of all, when I decided I wanted to make a change, I made it happen. I didn't waver. I didn't go through like a point where I was like, I'm not sure, and I was on the fence and kind of half-assing it. No, I went 100%, and that's how you have to do it. A lot of people say, how did you lose the weight? How did you do all this? How did you gain, like, you look so confident? I had to go through it 100%. I decided I'm not going to do any cheats. I'm going to make this a life change, and I'm going to work on myself personally. And it's a struggle. It's still a struggle all the day, but all the time, but you need to have the strength to be able to do it. Like, having confidence in myself took a long time, and it's something that I think is harder than actually losing weight, or owning who you are and wearing clothes and styles and stuff to feel a certain way. That's kind of easier, because it's almost like playing a game, like putting on a facade. The point where you feel like yourself and you match how you feel on the outside with how you feel on the inside, that's a whole other level, and that's what makes you who you are. So you need to really search and find within yourself. When I first lost the weight, even though I'm not skinny now, I'm not ridiculously skinny, it was different. Like, I did find myself being a certain way that I said I would never be, and it was kind of hard for me to kind of get out of that mode where I was being just not exactly the way I felt I should. I wasn't conceited, but I let the weight go to my head, and because I wasn't used to it. I've never looked this way ever my whole life, and I think that if you are going through that, you really need to step back and see how you're affecting other people, because it's not right. I feel bad for mostly my parents, because I'm really, really close to them, and the way I was exactly how I said I wouldn't be, and I was. This video is getting really, really long, and I do want to like approach different things, so if you want to see the video on me talking about like food and exercising and stuff, here's a link right here, because I don't want to go this go too far, because I didn't realize I'd go so in depth into this. So yeah, here it is if you want to see it. So thanks guys for bearing with me, and I hope this is helpful to some of you guys.